Yo, yo, hello, hello. What's going on, YouTube? This is Captain Calhoun speaking. You are on the lifeboat. How you doing? Welcome in. Jason P, Brazy Girl, Tammy, how you doing? Kathy Ann, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday, guys. Seventh Son, nice to see you. Cheryl Neal. This one's going to be brief, guys. I probably going to talk for 10 minutes. I doubt I can make it 10. I don't want to increase the swelling. It seems to be all right, but it's not. It's obviously not all right. So I'm trying to not aggravate my whole situation. I did speak to a triage nurse. Gave me some good news. Debbie P, what's going on? Grateful Dad, Shauna B, Jaden Yo Yo, Kristen Melinda, Mama Bear, hello hello, West Coast Fancy Nancy, welcome in. Yeah, guys, I spoke to a triage nurse, and she told me, give the amoxicillin time to work. And she also said, worst case scenario, you could just go to the urgent care if it gets worse, right? So I'm gonna allow the antibiotics to do their job, and hopefully I don't have to go to the urgent care. And that's pretty much what I decided to do after speaking with that nurse this morning. So I've just been resting and eating, but it's a bummer, big bummer, guys. I tell you what, it was a large load off, a lot of peace of mind gained from that triage nurse, like a trained professional telling me their opinion, right? But it's still, that's only part of it. That is only part of it. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that she told me all that because it definitely makes me feel better. K-Fic, what's going on? I was just taking a nap, and I can feel all this weird movement in my sinuses. Super strange. Not altogether uncomfortable, I guess. It wasn't crazy painful or anything. I will say though, I was kind of looking around, investigating, let's say, and did some poking, and that hurt really bad. So I'm really hoping that it can just get resolved. It's quite scary, quite terrifying. Cheshire Cat, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm not going to be here long, guys. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I want to let you know what was going on. And the Admiral will be in this evening. He has been slaving away today, judging by judging by the amount of communication we were able to engage in. He is slaving away today, but he told me he would be here, so that's cool. Guys, you'll get to see the Admiral later. Someone battling cancer? Am I missing something? Do 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 do. Not a fan of dill cheese curds, huh? I love cheese curds. They're so delicious. What's going on? Don Gloves, Wharton Fissel. Hello, hello. I live for now. Mary Hiker. What's going on? What is going on? Well, this is the part where I have to say something to you guys. I tell you what, I got nothing to say. You eat the whole bag, yeah, you got to get a different flavor then, obviously, right? Oh my Lord, Jason, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, let's put some ones up for Jason B and his wife's best friend's 4-year-old daughter. Penny for Penny. Jane Aldrich says, "You seem a bit peppier tonight and glad you found good counsel today. Well, thank you. I I feel like partially better, and I feel partially just quite exhausted, I guess. Uh, yeah, I mean, I guess that says it all right there. I wish it would just stop. I wish it would go away. It's funny. I'll fall down and then I'll get back up and like be doing so good, and maybe I jumped the gun. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if I would be suffering if I hadn't like started going back to the gym and stuff. I wonder. Someone mentioned something about a perforated something something earlier and asked if I was like smelling weird things, and I caught like some whiffs of some interesting smells, but I don't know if that's my brain. My imagination is very strong. I can just create things that aren't there if I allow myself to. I may have to go get some cheese curds after this, although not necessarily good for inflammation. What's going on, LKF? Hey there, Regina Patnode. Yo, yo, Tommy Bird. Hello, hello. Yeah, cheese curds are like fried cheese, basically. Basically. Um, Nothing wrong with that. If you're into cheese, I guess. Took the wife and the kid down to the riverbank for several hours today. Reminded me of old times. First, now just the old part. That's friggin' awesome, Tommy. I love spending time by bodies of water, whether it be the riverbank or the lake or the reservoir, what have you. I'm big into water. Always enjoy spending time with friends and family in such areas. That's good, dude. I'm glad to hear that you're bringing things that you liked back into your life. That's what we like to hear. I tell you what. Got cheese on my head, but don't call me a cheesehead. Got bees on my head, but don't call me a bee head. Name the show. I couldn't stand this guy when he was on TV. Was he on MTV? Am I mistaken? Andy Milonakis, the Andy Milonakis show? It used to drive me nuts. All my friends were super into it. And it's funny, like I like Napoleon Dynamite. I like that stupid kind of sense of humor, but for some reason the Andy Milonakis show drove me crazy, drove me nuts. I couldn't get behind it. It was too dumb, or whatever that means. Schmandy Schmilonakis, that's right. Brr, brr, brr. Well, honestly, on that note, I might get out of here. What's going on, Tampa B man? Rick Spicer. Verdict from the doctor, V. McWilliams. So, I spoke to a nurse practitioner, a triage nurse today, and we went over everything that's been going on and talked about it for quite some time. And she said, you just started taking the antibiotics, give them a chance to work, right? I just took my first pill yesterday, right? So there's 28 pills in here. So she said, worst case scenario, you can go to the urgent care if it gets bad, right? If your swelling increases, if XYZ, she gave me the symptoms to look out for, like, an intense fever that persists, um, rapid heart rate, lots of stuff that I've been looking out for. Um, so my hope is that I don't have to go to the urgent care, right? My hope is that, but then again, maybe I should go to the urgent care anyways before I get on the plane. But so we're going to give the antibiotics a chance to work and hopefully not have to go to the urgent care at all. That's the current plan. I would like to get myself to a point where I can do a full show. So that's really my top priority, is to like handle the health part. It's gonna mess everything up. You know what I mean? It's gonna screw up everything that I want to do. The Swifts Vapor, member for 17 months. How's it going, guys? One more time. Unbelievable. Yeah, man, you're back again. That's good though. We're glad. How's it feel to be a member for 17 months, Swiss? I'm glad you're here. She said flying would be very, very uncomfortable. So let's see what we can do with let's see what the antibiotics do, and let's also if if it's not feeling good on Tuesday, basically, she said go into the urgent care and maybe they can do a draining or something, XYZ, right? So that's the plan. Um, and maybe I will call the triage nurse back and ask them specifically about that because that is a good point. I should have asked specifically about that. Wednesday, I believe. So 5 days. Linsanity, just listening in tonight. Haven't felt good this week. Lots of sleep. Well, I'm glad you're getting sleep. I hope you feel better. I was feeling great about 3 days ago. Now I'm feeling like, brr, brr, you know, you know. That's really all. That's all there is to it today. Just, brr. Just busy lately, family and work. Well, these are good things, Swiss. These are good things. Yeah, Shannon says it might take a few days for the antibiotics to kick in. That's what the nurse was telling me to get in the bloodstream and then to actually start affecting me. Um, and I hope I feel better soon as well. And I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. You know, it's a bummer that everything like kind of happens right before I go on the trip and right when XYZ is happening and all this stuff. But if anything, my track record shows I have resilience. Um, Although I wish it would quit happening right at the clutch moments, but I'm pretty sure I can weather the storm. I appreciate all your support, guys. On that note, I've spoken way too much already. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. The Admiral will be here later tonight, and I hope every single one of you has a good weekend. All right. Sorry I can't spend more time with you, but I'm gonna rest the jaw and the sinus cavity. Much love, everyone. And Debbie P, I believe the Admiral said he was going to take care of you. So I hope you guys have a good evening.